3, 2, 1. Guys! Okay, I'm just gonna say it now. Sorry for any clipping. Sorry for anything that goes. I'm not putting that into the air, right? Let me take it back. But sorry, I just want to say sorry for any clipping because I know there will be some. I'm not sure how to solve the problem. I thought I did last week and I didn't, but I'll figure it out. But guys, look at the podcast. Yay, I'm so excited. This is my little studio, you could say. Um and like my phone is over here. This is my baby. I can't wait to talk all about her. But this is just my little cold open. I'm so excited. Maybe I'm like feeling Zayn and Heath unfiltered. Like um might have to like do a little dance interlude for my intro. I really wanted the podcast to be angled this way, but with my setup, I think I'm good with the straight on thing for now. Um Definitely if I continue to do this in college, maybe I'll just go home on the weekends, and record the podcast. But if I continue to do this in college, I definitely the setup's going to be a lot different. That's a whole different story. I just wanted to say hi. This is the first video. I'm so excited. I literally recorded 11 seconds of this and my mic was muted. Kind of gross. See, this is what happens when it's muted. Look. And then like you click it back on and it's not muted anymore. I love my baby and I'm gonna talk, like I said, I'm gonna talk all about her. So let's just roll that intro. It's the King, Not Queen podcast. Yeah. Okay, so I'm re-recording my weekly recap because it's not uploading, unfortunately. So this is after I finish the podcast. So basically my weekly recap, I'm gonna try to keep it short and pretty. But yesterday I got my vaccine. Yay. I literally thought it was gonna be like that needle from like cartoons where like they go like that and like the water comes out or whatever. That's literally what I thought it was going to be because I am a fool and young and naive, but it was just like a little thing. I got my little vaccine card. I'm really just out here like that. My arm is like really like it's like really like stiff, and it's not stiff, it just hurts when I raise it. So if you notice me in this episode, I'm trying to avoid lifting this arm, but I do it a lot because it's the one I really emote with, not my right hand for some reason. But that's what's going on, unfortunately. That's what's happening in my life. And then let's just talk about my birthday weekend real quick. So this was my big present. It was not my big present, but it was from my dad. And it's a Blue Yeti microphone. I named her Ivy, Blue Ivy Carter, the second, of course, but because it's a Blue Yeti microphone. But I'm so excited. There will be so many things I use this girl for. Like, I love it so much. She comes disconnected, so if I want to get like a boom arm, ooh, which probably won't be happening ever because I'd have to move it around too much, I feel. So I'll keep my little stand. I love her though. She's my favorite thing in the world. I love how it works. And I'm not sure if the whole like I pressed mute thing was in the cold open or not. I'm not gonna do it again. That probably happened in my failed recording of the weekly recap. Anyways, but one of the big things that happened was I finally went to Pizza Hut. Now, my mom didn't I never had Pizza Hut growing up. I've always had like Domino's or like mom and pop pizza shops or whatever, like in the area. Mom and pop pizza shop. That should be a name for a pizza. Anyways, but I've never been to Pizza Hut before because my mom just never liked it and she didn't want us to have it. But on my birthday, I was going to get Subway, but she was like, "Oh, how about you try pizza for the first time today?" And I'm like, "Okay." I was like, before I go to college because I feel like Pizza Hut's gonna be a staple. But it was actually really good. I got a 3-topping pizza, a large 3-topping pizza. I had 4 slices. It was bacon, pepperoni, and sausage. too much protein, but we'll move on from that. But I had that and it kind of slapped. My 4 pieces slapped. I was full. I had the last piece yesterday, like yesterday as in 4 5 days after my birthday. But it was just chef's kiss. And I feel like the same way that you could say Pizza Hut's bad, the same way you could say like that Little Caesars is bad, because if you just get that hot and ready $5 pizza from Little Caesars, like obviously it's not gonna taste that good because it wasn't freshly made. You know what I mean? But when you get that freshly made pizza from Little Caesars, like I used to get like this Italian chicken thing from Little Caesars. I don't even think they have it anymore, but that's what I used to get with me and my sister. And you obviously have to make that fresh because that's like a made to order pizza, so obviously it's gonna be good. You know what I mean? But when you order the hot and ready, it's been sitting there all day, right? Right. So therefore, I conclude my mom probably didn't like Pizza Hut, or like people probably don't like Pizza Hut because it's probably bad pizza if you're getting a hot and ready or like a quick one. Because I seen a hot and ready cooler in there where you just take it out. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the stereotype pizza gets. But when you order that like ready, like that's the word, made to order pizza from Pizza Hut, you're gonna get something good, and that's what I received, and I was plenty happy with that. Um, but yeah, that was delicious. And I'm so mad because I like when I do my original recordings. I hate re-recording stuff. There's actually, I don't know why I'm saying I hate re-recording stuff when literally this has never happened to me before. Like it's just like kind of annoying, but whatever. I don't remember, like I'm trying to like recall everything I said in the other weekly recap, but I don't remember, so I guess it doesn't matter now because you'll never know. And I do know because I recorded it on my iPad when I started recording this. Anyways, oh, and I forgot to say at the beginning of this weekly recap. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard to. Oh my god. Anyways, but I forgot to say, welcome back to the King Nut Queen podcast. My name is Nina, and I am your host. your your your. I can't do it. Your host. Oh my god, my voice is cracking. Hold on. My name is Nina, and I am your host. I love doing that at the beginning, but I forgot, unfortunately. But anyways, that's the end of my weekly recap. Let's get into the next segment, y'all. Love ya.
Bad movie and TV show review. Bad movie and TV show review. Sometimes they're good though.
All right. Well, I don't know what that was. Okay, welcome back to Bad Movie and TV Show Review. I'm literally forcing a smile on my face right now because I'm about to be really upset if my files don't upload correctly. But I'm trying to move on from that situation. Okay, so within the past week, I watched a couple things. So first off is In the Heights, by my boy Lin-Manuel Miranda, and he was in the movie too, my king, whomever. Maybe it's just because I've listened to Hamilton so many times and just because I really like it so much, but I really didn't connect with that many songs as I do to Hamilton. What I will say for Lin-Manuel Miranda, though, is that he does so well at not just having the musical focus on like one or two people, but having everyone have their own number, which maybe I don't watch enough musicals, but from like what I've seen, like a lot of people usually get ignored in musicals, or like they'll talk about like this one character but then they never have a solo song, or you know what I mean? I just feel like everyone got an equal amount of time to shine, but there was still your main characters, and I really like that. But I just couldn't connect to the songs the same way I could to Hamilton. Like, there's nothing that stood out to me, nothing I was like singing along to. It was too much. Maybe it's because the songs were too long. I don't know. I hate to be so critical, but I literally have a segment named Bad Movie and TV Show Review. I don't like being critical. But I really like don't. Like I've only watched it once, you know what I mean? So, and I've listened to the Hamilton track so many times. I found so many different songs that I like. So of course, like I'm bound to like something if I keep listening to the soundtrack. But nothing from the soundtrack enticed me to go in. Like, I was enticed by like the title from Hamilton, like the title song. I don't know, the start. I was enticed by that, so I was gonna go and listen to it again. Pero, there was nothing in the Heights soundtrack that really like brought me in. So that's my small issue, but we love Anthony Ramos. I think that's his name. We love him. And that's really all. That's all really who I recognize. And Lin-Manuel Miranda, but okay. Anyways, moving on, a couple TV shows. So Mama June, I've never, like, surprisingly, for all the drama that happens in this show, I have never done a review on it before, which kind of like shocks me because I love this show so much. I stan I don't stand Mama June, but I stand the show. I love that show. Me and my mom have been watching that since it first aired, and I don't remember when it first aired, but let me look it up how long it's been running because I like legit love that show. And it's been 5 whole seasons. And it was like last year, like 2 years ago, I think, where my mom was like, "Nina, you're going to have friends and you're not going to watch Mama June with me and you're not going to want to watch Mama June with me anymore. And then once you go to college, like you're not going to want to watch it anymore." And little did she know that I was a year later still on the couch watching it on Sunday morning with her eating breakfast, and I will continue to because Mama June is just a lifestyle at this point. Like, 2017, bro. 2017. We've been watching this show since I was 14. I am 18. I am growing up with these people. Like, my face is so disgusting there. But yo, Mama has been through a journey. Like, it's just crazy. I'm so excited. I hope they get renewed for season 6. That show is so good. Okay, let me move on. Okay, and what else do I have for shows? I'll talk about that after. Okay, so Loki, the second episode comes out tomorrow, so I'll definitely be talking about that next week. Nothing else to say there. Remember how I said I wanted to start the Degrassi series on my channel? So that's coming soon, I believe. Like, I have a lot of free time, obviously. So, I'll be trying to get back into Degrassi sometime soon. And I don't know how I'm going to incorporate my microphone. I need to order a piece so I can do it with my iPad. So the recording process is much easier because right now it's very difficult. But I am going to talk about Love Victor. So I'm only on episode 4. I'm going to finish it hopefully within this week, and I might be doing something a little special with it. I'm not sure yet. I still have to plan. But just keep your eyes peeled for me, please, because something may become of that Love Victor thing. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your um ears open. Is it eyes peeled? Is that the saying? Okay, let me stop. So that's it for Bad Movie TV Show review. Sorry there wasn't much today, but I will be doing, like I said, Loki next week, and I think there's some more movies coming out soon, so stay tuned. All right, let's move on to the next segment. Artist Spotlight. Yeah. Yay. Okay, guys. So, Artist Spotlight this week is not too long. I haven't listened to any new music because there hasn't been any new music really, but I have been diving into the past for, some old music. And remember how last week I was talking about Linkin Park and Jay-Z and how I'm kind of rediscovering that weird collab that happened in the 2000s. So one of the songs there, you can literally see it on my glasses, the piece that I'm talking about. There was this song, or one of the mashups on the album, that was Dirt Off Your Shoulder and Lying From You. I liked the melody of Lying From You. So I went to go find the original Linkin Park song, and I was a little scared because I knew it was going to be pretty heavy metal, and I'm not really about that lifestyle, but I love that song. There's so many songs. I say that I love so many things, but literally that song is so good. Um I really like it. I like the screaming is not too much for me because there's other songs that are too much screaming that I tend to skip on the collab album. But the original song Lying From You is moi, so good. The like it just makes you go like that. The drums, you know me and my drums, I love them. I love my drums and I love my good melodies. Um that that was really it for new music. There possibly will be a Doja. I know I spelled it wrong. There will probably most likely be a Doja Cat album review next week. I'm not sure if I want to put it. Oh no, there won't. What am I talking about? That won't be next week. That will be probably the week after because I won't have the podcast up by then. What am I talking about? I don't know. I wrote these notes in a rush, but there will possibly be a Doja Cat review on my YouTube channel, Nina King. Possibly because I don't know if I want to yet because um that day, the 25th when it comes out, I'm going to be pretty busy and I'm not trying to be up all night waiting for this album. You know what I mean? And I don't want to wait too long and have it be old news, so I most likely won't. But if I feel like it, then I will. Um, but it will be reviewed not next week's podcast, but the week after that. Aww. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's really it for artist spotlight. Nothing new this week. I literally listened to the same music in the same rotation for about like a month or two, and then when new music comes out, I desert all my old music and listen to the new stuff. So in about like a month or so, there should be a whole list of new things that come out. Remember when I was obsessed with Machine Gun Kelly for about like a month, and then I just left him in the dirt? Remember when I was obsessed with the Julie and the Phantom soundtrack? And I just left it in the dirt. That's what happens. This collision course thing will go away in about like a month or two. Trust me, and there will be new music to appreciate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's it for Artist Spotlight. Okay. That's it. Okay, next segment. Taking a scroll. Taking a scroll. Hey, taking a scroll. Yeah. Okay, so I took like a 6-minute break because I'm trying to get this T-Mobile Tuesdays $3 Target gift card, and the site crashed because I'm assuming that everyone was waiting for it to drop. So the site literally has crashed. Like I'm going to show you. Oh, welcome back to Taking a Scroll. Sorry, I again told you guys I got sidetracked, but this is Taking a Scroll. I guess it's because it's internet drama because I'm currently following this story on Twitter right now. People are tweeting like, y'all, like this happened last time. Get your stuff together, T-Mobile. Like, disappointed. Disappointed. I'm trying to get the latest. Hold on. Guys, it's live updating. It says not the T-Mobile Tuesday app crashing just because of the $3 Target E gift cards. And that is facts right there. That is facts. They don't want to give away the free stuff. And I missed it last time, so I'm not missing it today. You know what? I ain't missing it today. No, sir. Hold on, I'm trying to see one more thing. Somehow we fell out of touch. Now, I always get so sidetracked here. Let me move. Oh, wait, I want to see this guy. The Patriots guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, not the new quarterback being bad. Anyways, okay. Again, that's still internet drama. Okay, guys, this is probably what I'm going to clickbait the title, but frenemy, there's even more frenemies drama. If you're not keeping up with the frenemies drama, like I'm not gonna recap it for me. I'm just gonna talk about it as if you know it already. But it's just I had so much hope that there was going to be an episode today. Like I really had so much hope. Like so much hope that there was gonna be an episode today, and I'm pretty sure there isn't going to be like, I can't believe it literally got this bad. Like, this is something that Dr. Drew can't fix. My man, Dr. Drew can't fix this one. It's just so sad. Like, I really love their dynamic together. I feel like they were like just becoming a family, and it just like fell apart. And I have a feeling that it's really like, I'm not saying it's Trisha's fault, but I feel like this is Trisha's way of self-sabotaging, and I hate that for everyone involved. It's just so sad. And I don't want to talk about it too much cuz you can see other YouTube videos about it, but I thought they'd come back from this one. I'm trying not to lose too much respect for Trisha. I'm trying to understand where they're coming from with all of this. But that video that they made about Ethan kind of really rubbed me the wrong way. If I'm being honest. Um and they can definitely come back from this if they just like acknowledge that they need to apologize. And if those two sit down and have a serious conversation about, you know, the payment stuff, like it seemed like it all stems from that. And they just need to have a sit down with no cameras or anything, just with the crew and Ethan and Trisha. Like that's all that needs to happen. Moses is also kind of rubbing me the wrong way. Like the way he's just like being really silent on this issue, the way he's being like super like people were saying like, oh, that's probably why they get a well so long, because he's also shady too. And like it kind of makes sense. Like it was like from the beginning there was already problems like with like him and Ela, right? Like I don't know. Something's a little fishy there. But all I have to say about it is that I really hate liars. Like I really do. I hate people who lie. I don't hate, but I hate when people lie. That's how I should say it. I hate when people lie for literally no reason, even though I lie too, and I don't like it when I lie. But I hate when people lie. Like it bothers me so much when people lie. There's no reason to do that. And for Trisha to like come out here and make some allegations, which I don't know if they're true or not, but just the way that Trisha was saying what happened, because all that stuff happened, but the way that they're portraying how it happened doesn't seem like how it happened, if that makes sense. And it's just like the compulsive lying I just like can't get with. And Ethan may be lying too. We don't know. Like you can't blindly defend both people because both people kind of have both done something wrong, even though Trisha may have done more wrong, but they both have done stuff that's wrong. I just don't like when people lie. Especially like if you're like an internet person and you have fans who are trying to support you and you lie. Mm-mm. Nope. No, sir. Um, but yeah, moving on from that. The boxing match, the TikTok versus YouTube boxing match happened this weekend. And I watched it. Well, I watched some of it. And let's just say we love you, Vinny Hacker. Woo, we love you so much over here from the King Not Queen podcast. So much love, everything. We love you over here. We do. There didn't need to be a whole thing there, but there was, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. But that was this weekend. I don't understand why people take it so seriously though. Like he fought Deji, which I have no idea who that is. I'm sorry, but he fought him, and like he has to take a break from YouTube because he's so taken aback that he lost. Am I reading that wrong? Am I not reading the room? What is so serious about a boxing match that you're getting A, paid to do, and B, you're not a boxer? It doesn't like impact you unless he is a boxer, but isn't he just a YouTuber? I'm not trying to touch on people's emotions here, but I'm just a little bit confused. Um, and my guy Vinny is so respectful. Look at my ashy elbow. Okay, yeah. Let me dismiss my love for Vinny right now. Even though it exists, I'm gonna just move on. Can we talk about I knew that this was going to become a meme. I need to stop using my left arm. It hurts really bad. I knew this was going to become a meme the second I saw it, but when that man Austin McBroom walked out with that yo gabba gabba yellow piece on his head, I knew from the beginning that it was going to become a meme. And I sprinted runner track star all the way to Twitter, and it was already a meme. And I was like, I literally called it because this man looks like the dude from Yoga Baba. And like, who told him to like wear that? Like, I loved Bryce's entrance way more than Austin. Austin's was a little bit too flexy, little baby, lost a little bit of respect for you. You clearly only do this rap game for money, is what it comes off to me. Cause you're supporting a guy who allegedly robs from charity. Mm-hmm. Okay, little baby. Okay. They may have respect for you, but my levels have gone down. You are Grammy nominated. You did perform at the Grammys. Pero, you did walk out with Austin McBroom. Even though he won, you still walked out with him, dude. Okay. Let me move on from that. But Bryce got rocked. This man got rocked. He got rocked so hard that all his hatred for Austin went away and they had drinks the next night. That's how hard he got rocked. And literally it's so funny because he clearly had like a black eye the next day, and Austin just sitting there like, oh, blah, 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 like just fine because Bryce landed nothing. Am I right? He didn't land anything on his face. He may have got his body, but he didn't hit his face. And we're team Bryce over here on God. We're literally team Bryce, and he lost. I was literally rooting for him because I don't like Austin McBroom at all. Like, I really don't. Like, my girl Cynthia. Is her name Cynthia? Cynthia? What is her name? Cindy? Oh my god, wait. Catherine. Catherine needs to move on from that man. He is a whole child. Like, please move on from that man. She could do but that's besides the point. I don't like Austin McBroom, and I'm not disappointed in Bryce. I'm just upset. And those two aren't the same. You know? They're not the same. Not the same. They're not the same. So, yeah. That's all I have for taking a scroll this week. I love keeping up with internet drama. I'm not even gonna. Oh, I thought that said Gabby Hanna right there. I don't even want to talk about that girl. Like, literally, I really just don't. But yeah. So now I'm gonna move over to my closing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast this week. It was a little bit shorter. And I still am a little aggravated because I kind of have to. If you notice that the weekly recap is a little off, it's because I had to re-record it, unfortunately, which is really annoying. Aggravating, but I hope you guys here on YouTube enjoy this virtual recording. I'm gonna try to spruce up the room a little bit. Like, I like the posters behind me. I just wish I could have like a camera that's like up here, but I'd have to stack some books for that, and I don't have all that. So you're gonna have to enjoy this low angle here. I don't really like it, but it's just what it's gonna have to be for now, unfortunately. But I hate how you can literally hear everything with this microphone. It's so weird. Okay, yeah. But go subscribe to the podcast YouTube channel. It's King, not Queen. I'm gonna try to link it places because like it's not popping up when I look it up on YouTube, which is like weird. So I'm going to try to link it like in the description of this podcast. So please go check it out there. Please, like I don't know why it's not popping up. Try your hardest to find it. It's really, I don't know understand why it's not popping up on YouTube. Anyways, but I'm working super hard. I'm not looking forward to editing this video podcast because I'm not sure how it's gonna work out. Crossing my fingers that it's okay. But yeah, that's it for today's podcast. What do I say at the closing again? I hope you guys send me any song recommendations, movie recommendations, TV show recommendations, any drama, story times, rants you want to hear at King Not Queen Pod. Again, it's King Not Queen Pod at gmail.com. Brands, if you want to sponsor me, I take products over money. Also email me at King Not Queen Pod at gmail.com. King Not Queen Pod. Don't forget the pod at gmail.com. Listen to this podcast anywhere. It's on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, anywhere where they play podcasts, I'm pretty sure. Watch. So this is gonna come out on Thursday. The audio and the visual podcast will be up on my YouTube channel, King Not Queen. I wish I can get my own URL because that would be just so much easier. But King Not Queen, go over there on Friday, and that's where the visual one will be. I'm kind of debating if I want to do that kind of format, but we'll see. Just keep your eyes peeled again. And yeah, I'm sorry for any clipping that has happened throughout this whole podcast. I'm trying to fix that situation. Not sure why that's happening. Can't wait to go eat, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye 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 bye.